Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how you can create winning YouTube ads that are going to work first time, every time. I'm going to be sharing with you our 4-step process to put that together and showing you in detail how that works. We're going to be talking how long they need to be, what you need to put in them, the structure of them. I'm going to be giving you like a full scripting template that you can write it out on, and also a checklist to make sure that it works really well. I'm going to be talking about how to shoot them, the best ways to do it, and some of the biggest mistakes to avoid when you start creating your first video ads for the first time on YouTube. Plus, I'll be showing you how you can make it really simple and easy because everyone thinks YouTube ads have to be hard. So let's jump into the computer and I'll show you exactly how this all comes together. Okay, so the first thing we need to understand is that we do need to have the right format, okay? This isn't just a make it up ad hoc, there is a full format to this, and we need to put it together in the right way. Now, before we do that, what we need to understand is what are some of the biggest YouTube advertising mistakes and how can you avoid them when you're creating your YouTube advertising. Okay, so if you want to get this right, there's really 4 parts to creating a really good YouTube ad, and they are basically the hook in the first 5 seconds. Now, these are the ads that run while you're watching YouTube content. It's the ones that pop up, and basically you've got 5 seconds to skip. They're called pre-roll ads, and that's where you put the hook. It's the most important part of your ad, and I'll be sharing with you why in just a little second. The second thing is the elevator pitch. It does need to go for about 5 to 30 seconds. The story can be as long or short as you want, but bear in mind the whole YouTube ad has to be under 3 minutes in most cases. And then the next one is the close, okay? So what is it that you want them to do? But Ben, you said that there was 4 main parts. There's 5 arrows here, okay? Well, that's parts of the ad structure. The 5th part is the end screen, okay? It's not part of your script or your video, but you do need to have it because there's nothing worse than having a YouTube ad that says, hey, click on the link below, and it ends, okay? People don't have time to get to their computer to, click the button or get to the thing. You've probably seen a YouTube ad that gets all the way to the end and has an end screen. It might just have a picture of your landing page with an arrow of where to click and some music for about 10 or 20 seconds or something like that. Now, if we were to look at these 4 parts in terms of scripting, the first one is the hook, grabs that attention in 5 seconds or less when you've got the skip button. Now, a hook, a really good hook, can be the difference between $2 or $3 clicks to $1 click. This can halve or even 1/3 the cost of your advertising if you do this correctly, okay? So hook is the most important part. Now, an elevator pitch, as the story goes, if you've never heard of it before, is basically like if you were working in a high-rise building, you wanted a promotion, you'd catch the elevator up to the top floor, you'd get in the elevator with the CEO, you'd go all the way to the bottom floor and you'd pitch him on your idea or her. And that should go for about 30 seconds, okay? The story, you do need to educate and entertain or deliver value. I can't stress this enough. People come to YouTube to learn or they come to be entertained. A very big percentage of the searches on YouTube start with how to, okay? People are literally going there to learn. They're not basically just scrolling through Facebook looking at pictures of what people ate for lunch and cats, right? So if that's what they're there for, your ads, if you can tailor it to them and deliver some value to them, will convert much, much better than the usual interruptive salesy based ad that you might see on something like Facebook, which is designed to stop the scroll. Now, lastly, the close. The close here gets people to take the desired action. So this might be, hey, if you're looking at growing your business, or if you're looking at having a healthier life, or whatever it is that you're selling, click the link below to get whatever, okay? The close is what you want them to do. And make sure you sell the click. So a big pro tip to this is, if you say, oh, for more information, click below, that's not selling the click. The click would be, if you like this outcome, make sure you click the link below. Okay, so you got to tell them why they want to click. Okay, give them the benefit to why. Now, what we'd love to do is give you guys some resources to putting this together. So this is literally the exact YouTube script writing template that we use with our high ticket clients, our high level clients and agency clients. Basically, what you're able to do is create really cool scripts that work, right down to how many words go in each section. So you can see how long the video should be. It should be under 3 minutes, the whole thing has to be under 3 minutes usually. And you probably want to be somewhere between the minute and 2 minutes and a half. It's kind of where you want to sit with your ad. Now, it doesn't really matter the length. It does matter what you say and how you say it, and if you help people in your ad, okay? That's pro tip. So the hook goes for 5 seconds. It should be that many words. Elevator pitch, those many words. If you're a fast speaker, like someone like myself, you're going to need more words. If you speak a little bit slower, then you have more words, okay? But it's usually somewhere in that bandwidth to be able to put that together. So resource number 2. So if you write this, how do you know if it's any good, okay? In resource number 2, this is literally where we give you our winning YouTube ads structure checklist. You can check it out there. If you'd like to grab these resources, there'll be a link where you can grab them in the description below. But basically, this is going to give you the structure of what needs to be in each section as you go through and create your ad. So how are you charged for a pre-roll ad? How are you charged for this? How does the dollars come out of your bank account for it? What you need to understand with YouTube ads is the first 30 seconds is free. So that doesn't mean if you create 20-second ads that you're going to get free ads on YouTube. It's free for the first 30 seconds until it ends or until it's clicked. So let's compare that to something like Facebook, where you only get 3 to 15 seconds max for a view. Until you're charged here, you're getting literally twice the amount before you're charged for your ad. And you can say a lot in 30 seconds. The other question we get asked about this is, well, if people skip my ads, do I get charged? Well, no. The skip button is your friend, because that's in the first 5 seconds. You do not get charged for that at all. And the great thing is YouTube will stop showing your ads to people who are skipping all the time, because it's a bad user experience. And your ads are just going to show to more relevant people as it goes through the platform. Lastly, we want to have a small call to action in the elevator pitch, which I've discussed before. And if you do this, if you put all those elements together, you're going to have a quality click that comes to your website, way more qualified if they come from a YouTube ad where they've been hooked, you've delivered them some value, you've been able to show them an elevator pitch, like all the different elements there. You're not charged for the first 30 seconds. You're only paying for people who last past the first 30 seconds than someone scrolling through Facebook, basically looking at pictures of cats and what people ate for dinner, for example. The biggest secret is to keep your ads simple. So here's some of the ads that we've created. Literally, there's one over there just with the whiteboard with me. I shot that one at like 2 in the morning. It was a really cool ad. Basically, walking seems to work really great. Really, really simple, just outside or inside, but really simple ads. So there's no need for any complicated or expensive equipment. You just don't need it. So all you need are the following 3 things. You need a phone, a gimbal, which you can pick up for literally $100 online. That's the exact gimbal that I'm using. The newer ones are a bit cooler. You can get them for about $120. And we use the Rode Go wireless mics. These are really cool as well. Depending on where you get these might be $100 or $200 as well. Basically, you just clip one under your shirt, you clip the other one on the gimbal and the camera, and then away you go. Okay, and there's no wires between you and the phone, and you can shoot some really cool YouTube ads. Over 80% of our clients, 89% of our clients all shoot their ads like this. The only ones that don't are those who already have studios. We have a couple of photographers and videographers that we do marketing for, and of course, they shoot in studios, but everyone else, including myself, we all shoot straight off a phone. So there's no need for Hollywood ads. Now, the reason for that is because people want to do business with real people, okay? And this is where corporate goes wrong with YouTube. They actually, like if you look at some of the big corporate brands, they'll run these ads that you can't skip, and they'll treat basically YouTube like television, and it's just not that thing. The content on YouTube is basically people standing at their computer like this with a mic, or it might be, just people shooting off a phone or whatever, okay? That's the level of detail. What they're looking for though is quality content, in terms of what's said, instead of the production of the actual video, okay? You do need to be able to provide value and credibility in a relatable way. The more relatable you are in your video, the more authentic that you'll come across, and the better that your ads will actually work. Now, if you can do this, this is going to lead to way higher levels of trust and conversion, and you're going to be able to have better and more successful ads. Think about the content that's on YouTube. It's just needs to be relatable and connect with people. That's what you're looking for in your ad. So how do we shoot our ads? Basically, if possible, use a wireless mic like the one I just mentioned before. Always do a sound test when recording. If shooting outside, best times to shoot, sunset or sunrise, or very cloudy or overcast day so you don't get all the shadows. And make sure that you do have an anti-wind sock or bunny tail on your mic. I haven't got a mic, but basically they come with this little fluffy thing that you put on top that is going to stop you from actually having wind and everything stuff up your actual sound recording. The 2 most important things that you need to remember for shooting any sort of video is one is lighting and the other is audio. You can get away with bad lighting, you can't get away with poor audio. So if you're gonna do it, guys, spend the money on a couple $100 on mics, or $200 or $100, I don't even know what they cost, on the mics. That will make the biggest difference to what it is that you're doing with your YouTube advertising. So hopefully you've been able to get some value out of that video. If you'd love to see exactly how to target your dream clients who can afford your products, who are literally ready to buy with their credit card out, check out this video here, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video.